Hello, I'm SidiousRed, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're actually going to be taking a look at my game that I'm making. Now, the game doesn't have a title per se at the minute. Since the beginning, I've been running it under the title of Guardians of Peace, which is just a working title. Literally, I started making the game and I had to save it. I had to save the folder as something, and that was the first words that popped into my head. So that's been the working title. But basically, the idea I want to do with this game is I want to make sort of a modern open world Skyrim-y style setup, but with the graphics and the battle system of an old school RPG from the Super Nintendo or maybe even earlier. So that's kind of what I'm going for, is to make this big open world game sort of thing. So let's take a look at my game. Right, name your fighter. What should we call the fighter? We'll call him... Yay. And the thief we'll call... Bill. This is as good a name as any, right? Bill. Why not? The cleric we'll call... Clab. And the mage we will call BGL, because that's a good name. Right now, at this point, there will be an animation there to show you that the warriors, that you're the main characters who you play as, they're coming from a distant land far across the sea, and they're in a shipwreck, and they land on this new land. Shipwreck, land. Anyway, so this guy comes up and says, "Wow, are you okay? Saw your ship sinking, surprised you're alive, blah, blah, blah. Who are you? You're from another land, blah, blah, blah. You are in the land of Grand Meldon, and you should head to Pen Meldon City to seek an audience with the king." Because that's always the first port of call in these games. But feel free to stop by my house first. I may be able to provide you with some meager supplies. The roads are filled with monsters and more dangerous than ever. Now, if we pull up the menu, you'll see that our characters are currently all equipped with a stick and a pair of dirty clothes, which the stick gives you a 1 attack point and the dirty clothes give you 1 defense point. They are that bad. So it is actually quite easy to die very early on, and I've done that by design. A lot of the older Dragon Quest and the early Final Fantasy games were like that. It was very easy to die within the first 10 minutes and have to start up again. But I have put a little trick in to combat that. You see, the guy you just spoke to there. The guy you just spoke to there, he was a beachcomber basically. See, you go into a mirror and he says, "Hi there, my name is blah blah." Because this is all unfinished at the moment. "So, want to buy some of the goods I found, eh?" he says. And if you look, he'll have, right, leather armor, that's worth getting. Get two of them. But no weapons, but there is a very easy way to cheat this system. Because basically, he's a beachcomber, so he has different stuff every time you go to see him. So this is just a little trick early on. If you know about it, you can maybe get some better stuff early on. Iron dagger. We'll take 3 of them. And that should give us travel robes as well. We need 2 of them. Alright then, let's get our characters equipped up. Give Sid the iron dagger and the travel robe. Did I give Sid a travel robe? I should have given him leather armor, I'm very sorry. Give Bill a dagger. Our cleric can't carry a dagger. They're not allowed to equip those. And they can't carry leather armor either, which the mage cannot either. You'll notice that the graphics may look a bit rubbish, because they're all unfinished at the moment. I did actually make all the graphics in this myself, and they are unfinished at this point. But I think the game's coming along kind of nicely, personally. This short demo is really just to show off the graphical look of the game and some of this music that I've made. That's the battle music. Cool, huh? Right, let's see if we can take on these 2 rats and a snake. Now, battle in this game can be somewhat difficult. I tell you what, if we take that back, Sid is the fighter, so he's got the highest strength and all that. We'll have him take out the snake, and then the other guys can go after the rats. Critical hit, nice. But he takes no damage because of his armor, and he takes 2 there. 2 damage to the snake from Sid with his dagger. Oh, our mage is dead just like that. See, I purposely made this game very difficult in the early stages. Annoyingly so, some might say. But I was, like I said, I'm going for this. The whole world is going to be open, and there's a thing I've got in there called the random quest system, where as you're walking around the world map, you will just get into random events, like little random storylines, and they really are random. You know, there's when they trigger is random, and which one you'll trigger is random, where you'll trigger it, all that kind of stuff. So there's going to be a lot of variety, a lot of big main quests, obviously, and side quests, and all that leveling up, collecting swords and crap that we all love in RPGs. Right, this rat needs to die. He killed my friend. Once you get some better weaponry, and that is a much easier game. Wow. That goes 8 experience and 4 gold. Not very much at all, but this is if we can get there. Right, take these guys out quickly. Should be an easy battle. Yeah, like I said, it is extremely unfinished at the moment, this game. It's quite barren. See, what I've actually done is all the quests, the main quests and everything, I've been writing out. And when I say writing it out, I mean as in writing the code out, you know, what the switches are going to do, what memories need to do, you know, prerequisites for triggering certain commands in the command line. So that's all on paper, you know, and all the storyline. So I need to type it all in and do a bit more graphical work, and then the first demo will be done then. I estimate 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, and I'll have the first demo out. I've got that much done on paper. Now this is Grand Meldon City. This is the capital, and that's placeholder music you're hearing. That's not music that I made. But all the graphics still are mine. Right, now the first thing we want to do is go to the church. Not because we're God-fearing people, but because we can use the church to revive Bagul. So you wish to revive Bagul for 300 gold, but we don't have 300 gold pieces to revive him. Damn you, religion. You always want my money. Right. We don't have the money. Say yeah, see if he... No, I did fix that glitch. There was a glitch that it would let you do it when you didn't have the money before, but it would seem if I ironed that out. Let's take another look around the city. There's the Combat League. Now the Combat League is basically going to work like the gyms in Pokemon. There's going to be a Combat League in every main city, and then at the end, when you've beaten them all, you'll be able to go to a special place and fight some really intense battles for special items and stuff. Now this is the magic store where we have a wizardy guy working there. Hello, wizard man. What have you got for sale? He's got the fireball spell and the ice bolt spell, which will teach the respective spells to the mage character, the fourth character. Then the fire staff and the ice staff are weapons for him, and they're the same they're the same attack level, but they have elemental properties. So the ice wand will do better against fire. No, that's wrong, isn't it? The fire will do better against grass, and you know, Pokemon style. If we go now, this is the item store, and talk to this guy. He's got a map of the kingdom, which we're not going to buy right now. and some other accessory items that'll increase your stats, which they are actually really expensive, though I made them very expensive because I don't want people, I really don't want people to just breeze through this game because it's easy. This is the weapon store, right? Let's have a look. Alright. See, there you got the iron dagger, short sword, iron longsword, steel longsword, and the steel hammer, which is a cleric weapon. And we can't afford any of it. Oh dear, what are we going to do? Take a quick look into the armor store, which is a bit barren at the moment. And so you got the travel robe, leather armor, and goblin hide armor, which is my favourite, because, you know, goblin hide, that's fucking awesome. Iron armor, steel armor, wood shield, leather shield, iron shield. Well, no, he's dead. I was gonna say, right. This is the Royal Guild. The Royal Guild will basically be, it's the king's kind of personal mercenary service, which is it's basically the Fighters Guild from Elder Scrolls, but it belongs to the king. Ah, now here is someone very, very out of place. You're not supposed to be here. You're Mr. Money. Right, I clicked the button a bunch of times. I spoke to him just now about 5 times, but no text came up. But I now have 120 million pieces of gold, so I can buy whatever the hell I want. Let's buy a night at the inn. Stay for the night, 10 gold, sir? Yes, please. And there we are, all in bed. Save game? Why not? I should tell you, at the beginning, the only place you can save is at the inn, just as the only place you can revive characters is at the church. But later on, you will get high-level spells. Well, the cleric will get high-level spells, allowing you to save wherever you want and to revive at will. Now, we're in the Royal Guild. Let's see if we can't think about joining this Royal Guild, huh? You look like the adventuring type. How about joining the Royal Guild? Yeah, go on then. Great, but you'll need to talk to the king first. Here, take this letter to the castle. You got a letter from the Royal Guild. Let's go and see that old king, shall we? Get out of my way, buddy. I got the letter. I'm seeing the king. Again, all the graphics were done by me, so they are not great at the moment, but I will be refining them all before this game actually goes out. And there's the king. And once again, you're hearing music that I didn't do here. That's King Balazar. Got 4 Royal Guild badges. We're now officially members of the Royal Guild. Isn't that fantastic? Well, I think that's all I'm going to show you for now of this, just so that you can see how the graphics are looking, and just so that I could basically have a bit of a chance to talk about what my aim is with this game, what I'm trying to do, which is to make a cross between Skyrim and the original Dragon Quest. Yeah.